Hello, welcome to this week's edition of Hashtag Nailed It with me, Michael Lee.
And me, Totally.
Good to be back.
So good.
Indeed.
Really good.
Yes.
How
thank
are
you.
you?
I'm all right. All right. Yeah, thank you very much for joining us at home, wherever you are around the world. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for great feedback from last week's show. The revamped, revitalised, rebadged, re-something show. Thank you very much for all your feedback and comments. And this week's show, I'm sure will resonate with a lot of you listening. And it's all about, well, we'll probably go off at tangents, but the basic thing is all about people's libido during the lockdown.
Libido in lockdown.
Whether you are married with your partner in the same dwelling, or whether you're away from your partner and unable to see each other.
I just wish I could, not everybody's going to see this. Whoever's watching on YouTube might, but there's like a meme here. It's like a headstone for a grave, and it says, "In loving memory of sex." It was good while it lasted.
Yeah, because basically, incredible stats. And again, I don't know where these stats come from exactly, but there have been various surveys. It's too small, Doctor Justin something.
Okay.
Sex. There was a survey.
A
Done. It's very small. Sex and relationships on the time of COVID-19, and 44% of people. I don't know the numbers though, but 44% of people who did the survey said their sex life had declined. And 30% said their romantic life.
But let's face it,
declined.
I mean, romance is dead. That's like a given, okay? And we're talking about like people, because really romance is dead, period. Even like if you're alone in lockdown and you can't be in lockdown with your loved one, because there's a lot of people in that situation,
sure.
right? Like especially young people, I think that, you know.
But some people might have gone with their elderly parents. I'm on lockdown, my elderly parents, keep an eye on them. I'll see you later.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
And then of course people who are living with their loved ones. They're no longer their loved
But there's
ones.
also, but there's people I know who work abroad and haven't been able to get back.
Yes, this is true.
Loads of situations.
But we asked again our listeners.
Our listeners.
The listener. Thank you for listening, listener. So we asked our listener what they thought about the whole libido sex in lockdown, and there were so many replies. I have to say, people really wanted to talk about it.
Great, let's talk.
Yeah, which is quite interesting because I'm doing my show
on June the 6th.
Yes, on June the 6th, I'm doing my confessions of a lockdown, right? A lot of the confessions that have been sent in have been about lack of sex.
The show is online. Where can you get tickets from?
On my website, toverly.com/tour, and they're only £5 a ticket, so don't wait. But yes, a lot of people have been sending confessions about lack of sex. I was going to say sex, but it's actually lack of sex.
Well, this is what, before we go into those comments, this is what an expert is saying.
Tell me.
Annabelle Knight, sex relationship expert, love honey. That sounds a bit...
Yeah, Love Honey. Isn't that that's like a dating
Oh, is it?
I think so.
I'm out that dating game. Not doing that. So there's, she's saying, beg your pardon, she's saying the most obvious effect of anxiety on your sex life is a lowered libido or desire to have sex.
Yeah.
High levels of cortisol are associated with anxiety and stress emotions, and high cortisol can suppress sex hormones and impact desire. Having sex when you're feeling anxious is also basically like asking your mind to multitask, which is hard to do, especially for men. Men, as I know.
Yeah, because I feel like women are multitasking even when they're having sex anyway.
Are you?
Yeah, for sure.
What, you'll do the washing up while
I'm thinking about what I need to get from the shop and all that. Yeah, for sure. No, but I think it's more than that, though. I actually think, yes, the anxiety, although when I was thinking about it, that's not what came to mind, but I think it's a really good point. I was thinking more about, like, just the fact that there's no excitement. Like, you're not bringing anything new. Because, there's
nothing to talk about.
It is nothing to talk about, right?
Apart from the virus.
Exactly. So, you're barely communicating, Let's face it. And like your communication is it's like mainly kind of like, did they do their homeschooling? Like, it's like you're just like constantly irritated, So, but on top of that, you're also not bringing anything new into the relationship. Do you get what I'm saying?
Well, you're not venturing out. You're not how's work,
there's
dear?
yeah.
A lot of people. I know some people have to work.
I love how you say, how's work, dear?
Yeah, but that's a great thing. How's work, dear?
Dear.
You know, don't know, not doing any. You know, it's that's the thing.
Nothing.
I suppose you can discuss what programs you've been watching with the kids.
But this is the thing. Can I just say, our most exciting thing about our lives at the moment is literally the TV shows we're watching. You know, like, and I don't really like sort of, you know, violent or kind of shows. And I feel like I've been watching
very limited.
Yeah, but I've been watching more of them. Ozark was quite violent.
No, I thought about kids programs.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the kids, we watched The Exorcist last night. Well, they're going to watch it eventually, aren't they? I went with the kids.
No, okay, I didn't. I realized. I thought about our shows.
All right.
My point is that I'm watching like more extreme kind of programs for me because I need the adrenaline.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I never realized.
I feel like I'm so bored. I'm so bored that I need something to stimulate me. So I'm like, okay, let's watch something violent on TV because at least like there's some sort. But anyway, people have written in, and I just want to read a few of them. You see, I'm not going to say names because I don't know if people want. Well, I suppose if I'm not saying the full name. So somebody called Bex said, "What libido? Thinking of ways to kill my husband. I'm not getting how to get him into bed." And then, there have been people actually. Okay, somebody else said. Irit says it's gone. Best friend moved in for a lockdown, was hoping for wild daily sex, but I have zero desire. Not feeling it at all. What? Like ear in, I don't know what he's saying here.
This is the great one here. This is a tweet. Violet Benson tweeted this. Day 175 without sex. I only shave one leg. So when I lay in bed and my leg rubs against each other, it feels like I'm laying next to a man, which made me laugh.
Somebody else, Ebony, is saying, what libido? It died to death a few weeks ago. Somebody else is saying, I have a libido, but my partner does not. He never wants anything to do with me. Sand me. On the other hand, there have been other people who have saying that they are way more horny during lockdown.
Really?
Yeah, some people have said that they are taking advantage of the fact that they're, you know, that they can have day sex. Because day sex is nice. But then on the other hand, like, I feel like...
Yeah, what about the kids?
Yeah, but they can watch TV, like, you know.
I thought you were going to say they could watch. So that's the disgusting thing you're on about now.
Wait. But I also asked that if people, like, were having sex, like, what tips they could give. Because at the end of the day, we want to, like, try and help, right? And, like, So you know what people suggested? Obviously porn, right? But because mainly my followers are women, they suggested Erica Lust. Is that her name? Erica? No, the porn director, the female.
Yes.
What's her name? Erica?
I don't know.
Erica Lust. Yeah,
okay.
we saw a documentary about her, and I was interviewed in her in a little film for her. Yeah.
What are they suggesting?
As the porn star.
You sort of missed half sentence.
They're suggesting porn.
Oh,
porn.
Women's porn.
Yes, women's porn.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Women's porn. And also Zoom sex sessions. Have you heard of that?
Oh, really?
Yeah. But like, so I was thinking like Zoom
strangers?
sex parties. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking Zoom sex parties because those exist, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, they were suggesting Zoom sex parties with your partner. So sit in different rooms in the house. I kid you not. Wait, why are you
What, pretend to be a stranger? Or, hello, darling. Before we start via Zoom, did you do the washing up? The laundry, where did you fold it? What? How do I use the Zoom? I can only see your nose. What are you doing? Really?
I actually thought that was quite a good idea. I thought we should try it. No, so like each one goes in a different room.
Right.
And then logs on to their own Zoom.
Okay.
And just has like virtual sex, you know. What? It's a really nice idea. But like, I don't know, maybe it like adds excitement. I feel like
Let's give it a go.
I feel like we should totally give it a go, right?
Fair enough.
Was there any other?
This was a great one. Michael Harrison. This was a great tweet. My mum told me that her husband, obviously mum had been remarried, whatever. My mum told me that her husband picked up some Viagra to help them pass the time for their self-quarantine. After losing a bunch of money and freedom, I can easily say my mum telling me this is the worst thing the coronavirus has done to me. Yeah, too much detail, mum, without a doubt, you know.
Or you could say that it's like a really open relationship, you know? They're being like honest about it. Oh, you see here.
Oh, there you are.
Try Zoom sex. You see that
Even
was
if you
on...
live in the same house.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Well, this is a funny one. Make sure the chores are evenly split. There's nothing sexier than your man doing the laundry, dishes, cooking and shopping. Wow.
You see,
do women really actually find that sexy?
Well, you see, like
They just go,
No.
that's nice. He's actually putting his finger out. I wouldn't find that sexy.
I feel like...
I don't watch you do the washing up and go, whoa.
Because I never do the
True, very
washing
true.
up. Ever.
It's true.
When have you ever seen me do the washing
but
up?
even if you did do the washing up.
I know. No,
funny.
I don't find it sexy, especially when your pants are like halfway down your ass and I see like, your
Not going anywhere, you know. But that's it. No one's dressing up. No one's bothered to do their hair. No one's making the effort. But shoot, what about single people? Young single people with voracious appetites.
Oh
what are they doing?
God, I can't believe you said that. That's just not
Thank you.
good.
But what are they doing? If they're not flaunting the rules, that is.
Wanking, I think. What? They're not. Like, hopefully they are, but I feel like people are not even in the mood to wank. You know, it's like, nah, you know. It's like, can't be asked. You know?
I think what's the old joke? I'm so bored at the moment, even my hand fell asleep.
Yeah, it's totally. It's like, okay, I don't know. It's not coming from a real organic place, you know? But what are they doing? I don't know. Do you know any young people we can ask?
Young people. Well,
Any young
some of my friends have teenage children.
That's awful.
I'll ask them.
I don't want to hear about that. That brings me, by the way, to Normal People on Netflix, which everybody's raving about. We watched 2 episodes of it.
It's not on Netflix. It's a BBC.
Oh, sorry, BBC.
iPlayer.
And I was very disturbed. Like, I don't want to see teenagers having sex. Like, I just didn't understand the appeal, you know, as a grown up. Like, why
Whereas
would
in the UK, there's a big
why
show on
would
the
I
BBC
want
at
to
the moment.
watch that?
It's set in Ireland.
Yeah.
It was a novel, presumably called Normal People, and it's particularly women of a certain age are going crazy for it.
Really?
Oh yeah. It's women of a certain age. This is the best I've ever seen.
Wait, what age though? What age?
40s, your age?
Why?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't get it.
I'm like,
I've had it really
I
slow
mean,
and
it's
dull.
like very dull, very slow, but also quite creepy. They're like 16, these kids, and they're like having sex for the first time. And all I'm thinking is like, I'm sitting there and going, fuck, that's going to be my daughter in 7 years' time. Like, I was a bit like, I don't want to watch this. Like, I don't understand. I kept waiting.
I thought you didn't want it to be an actress.
No, my point is, like, do you get what I'm saying? I couldn't understand it, like why anybody would want to watch kids having sex.
So
And
if you're listening, so those of you that are watching Normal People, write in and tell us what we're missing. We've watched 2 episodes and we gave up. What are we missing? What happens?
I'm actually surprised that you gave up as well because you're used to me saying poo-pooing shows and then you carry on and watching it.
I'm trying to be good under lockdown.
Okay.
This is another problem I'm sure many people can understand. You want to, especially if you've got kids and they're homeschooling, they go to bed, let's watch stuff together, let's get into a series together. Ozark, I rewatched entirely with you, seasons 1 to 3 back to back. But then if one person goes, I don't want to watch this, I find myself going, well, why watch it then? What do you want to watch? I'd like to watch all The Sopranos from the beginning again. And I've started watching episode 1. That's what I'd like to do with the, God knows how much more of this lockdown to go. Watch all The Sopranos again back to back. Because I haven't seen them since they came out in the 90s.
I see. I've no interest in watching The Sopranos all over again. Like, why would you? I don't know.
Because it's brilliant.
Okay, let's see what people are saying. Cassie's saying, I was at the start, but then fell pregnant. So now I'm usually snoring by the time he's home. B Girl is saying yo-yo, up and down, depending on the anxiety levels and wine. Yeah, I do feel like now sex can only come if I've had quite a lot of alcohol.
Thanks. Thank you very much. Get my name wrong.
Oh my God! Yeah, you see it. I guess I'm trying to get drunk. That's basically me flirting. Okay. Next time you see me have a gin and tonic, that's what I'm saying.
But I think gin is a depressive as well.
Do you think so?
Yes, it
is it really?
Mother's ruin.
What?
Gin is called mother's ruin.
Wait, is vodka depressive?
I had to look that one up.
No, I think vodka's an upper, no?
Well, I think gin is a bit of a downer.
Is
maybe.
that?
Yeah, that's maybe why you're sitting at home weeping.
Weeping. No, really? Is it really?
I think gin is a depressant. Yeah.
I'm very disturbed by that now.
I'll look it up in a minute.
Okay. Miss School of Fan is saying libido is even more dead than ever. Awful, 0, gone, dead, says Mama Rafoja. I'm sorry, I don't know how these Instagram names are just weird. Lana is saying
Lana, just like four letters. Lana.
My sex life has gone downhill. I'm not interested at all in any form of pleasure. Yeah, exactly. You see, it's very depressing. There were some people who said that their sex life is better, but I'm trying to find them now. I don't know where they are.
Sure,
there were.
Must be a few at it, like rabbits.
Oh,
surely.
this is interesting. Maik.
Oh my God, you've done it again. Mackinnon. Mackinnon, yes.
It's saying open relationship. Lockdown sucks.
There you are.
I'm sure I'm going to go stir crazy.
Oh, but she's having more. Colin.
Where? What is she saying? Where?
Much more sex, more opportunity,
Oh.
more relaxed, more energy. I think this
There
goes
you
back
go.
to,
Good
back to
for
if you're
you.
relaxed or not. Who the hell is relaxed through the lockdown? How can you be relaxed on a bloody holiday? Honestly, relax. Ease it. Let me go on holiday. I might get a bit more relaxed. Relax. Who's relaxed in this? It's unbelievable.
That's so
Constantly
true.
on edge.
I'm constantly on edge. It's so true.
Oh.
Even when you're like sitting in the garden, Mike sits in the garden. With
Try
a
to
book.
for 5
Wait,
seconds.
He's like sitting in the garden with his music,
Try to
and then
relax.
I was like, Mike, and he goes, what? And you see him like sitting there really relaxed with his music, but it's all a facade. He's not relaxed at all.
I'm trying to read books. I'm trying
Bless you.
I'm trying to think like
You know
it's
what?
holiday.
I know. You really are trying. I can tell. I can tell you're really trying with your hat and everything. He puts on like sun lotion, you know,
Like
he
I'm on
likes to
holiday.
smell on holiday, right? You like to smell on holiday. And he's reading a book and he puts the Barbie on and I'm like, we don't want a barbecue again. We've had a barbecue every day, but he insists.
Gives me something to do.
Yeah. And then the gin comes out
During
all
it.
over again. It's like a never-ending thing, isn't
yeah,
it?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
exactly. Well, you've got that nice new gin, haven't you?
Okay, we nearly finished the whole bottle. I'm very...
Get some more off them.
No, but I'm very concerned. We should give them a shout out.
Penross.
Penross.
They're a local, but not local to us.
No.
From the Pembrokeshire, the English-Welsh borders.
Yeah.
Penross.
It's not
Thank
an
you very
ad,
much.
however,
No, it's not
they
an ad.
did send
Very
us the
good.
bottle for free. But
Yeah,
how
excellent.
it happened was that we went on a holiday
I
not
must
in
message you.
Wales.
Yeah, yes.
That was that holiday, the holiday that we never actually got to Wales. But anyway, we then discovered them, that brand.
Yes, yeah,
and
yeah,
I
yeah.
had the rhubarb gin.
Ooh, that was good.
Delicious. This is
I like the elderflower.
This is what our life is about now.
Yeah, yeah.
About talking about gin. You know,
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
awful.
Very
Okay, let's see. How to
here we
say
go
it? Be
again, honestly.
kidney? What
What?
is its name? Be kidney? Be kind. No. I can't say.
Blinkety bleep.
Oh, well, you see, who calls himself that? That's a very, very complicated name. Says single, living alone, increased libido due to forced no contact. Yeah, I suppose like it's like you want what you can't have.
Yeah, I
Do you know what I
suppose so.
mean? Like you want to feel like it's a challenge, and then when it's there the whole time, it's like you just lose interest. You know, anxiety is terrible for my libido, says Miss Mixie. I think overall people are not having sex.
Well, so
generally
according to
speaking.
this survey,
How does it, can I just ask, because you know, like there's been other times in history where there's been like a crisis and then there was the baby
boom.
Yeah, baby
during the war,
boom. Yeah, exactly.
during
So
lights out.
how do you explain it? It doesn't sound like there's going to be a lot of babies in 9 months' time. But people are saying they don't feel like having sex.
Unless they're like your first child.
But people are saying that they're not having sex and they don't
Well,
fancy
no,
sex.
in
So how
9
does that
months,
happen?
in 9 months' time,
I
we're
wonder.
looking at March, April, May.
Yeah, if
And
there's
whatever
going to
is
be
in
a
9
baby
months,
boom. And then we realize everybody was lying. Or
Yeah.
having sex against their will. Like literally just having sex for no reason.
Oh,
What?
I'm against their will, not being raped. Oh,
No, but like
Yeah,
having
but
sex
what
sort of
about-
like out of, let's just
Necessity.
just
Oh,
have
so,
sex
okay.
so that we have something
Well,
to
sure,
do.
that's with a lot of people, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like an
As
activity.
well? Well, what's
It
the
ticks a
time?
few boxes,
Yeah,
you know?
kills 5
Yeah,
minutes.
workout. I know exactly.
Do it twice at that time.
Exactly.
And have a cigarette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, dear.
That was very encouraging. I hope that that's made a lot of people out there feel normal. Or not, or just very depressed. Did we have anything else to add? Excuse me.
No, that was quite entertaining.
No, it was actually. Okay, well, thank you so much for listening. And we'll be back same time, same place next week.
Yep.
If you haven't left us a review, please do, because those reviews really help. We'd like to try and kind of get on any type of real chart when it comes to the podcast. So those reviews really help.
In China or?
Massive.
Oh,
like
good.
So big. Slovakia.
Oh, lovely.
Really.
Wonderful.
No, massive audience. So thank you very much for tuning in. Subscribe, leave us a review, and we will see you next week.
Lovely. See you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.